All right, Toby, this is from Heckley Bot. Would you rather pour lemon juice on an open cut or put a toothpick under your toe and kick a wall?
How do you even come up with that question, man? But I will take the lemon. I will take the lemon on an open cut any time over messing with toothpicks at all.
Lemon juice all day. All right, this is from Gray C. What's your favorite thing from Taco Bell?
From Taco Bell, bean burrito, safe. You know what I'm saying? It's just safe. Bean burrito, drip a little bit of something hot on there, and I'm good with them beans and that nice warm tortilla wrap. I'm good.
All right, from Maddie Mayberry. Have you ever hurt yourself on stage or fell off stage, or what's your experience from that?
I've fallen off a few times. I had a dancer once fall in an open orchestra pit and drop like 15 feet down. But for me, it was we were DC Talk back in the day. We were doing a two-set show, and after the first set, I was running backstage because we had like 10-minute break, and I didn't know there was this piece of scaffolding backstage, and I ran into it. Got knocked out. Next thing I know, Michael Tate's standing over me, trying to wake me up. I come to, and my eye it swelled up immediately. So I know when I went back out for that second set and took the mic, and people just saw that big old softball in my eye. They know DC Talk was fighting backstage, man. We might have been.
All right, as Kozlova 3, have you ever had a near-death experience or a miracle other than that scaffolding incident?
I had a near-death experience. Again, it was Michael, Kevin, and I. We got invited to go to a U2 concert back in the day. So we got on this, and this guy said he'd fly us. He said he had a small plane, 4-seat plane. It was a pilot and the three of us. We got on the plane, took off, and we see a little black, liquid coming out this side of the twin prop. So a prop on each side, a propeller on each side. Saw a little black stuff coming out. Next thing you know, it's smoking. Next thing you know, we're way up in the air, and that engine just catches on fire in the air. So, I mean, I'm not joking. When that happens to you guys, I was like, all right, Jesus, I'm ready to come home right now. I thought it was done. For a fact, I thought it was done. We turned the plane around because we were only about 15 minutes up in the air, landed, and the ground never felt so good. I mean, I did get on my knees and I didn't kiss the ground, but I definitely hugged it.
This is from @Justa_Georgia. What is the most important thing about making new music and reaching out to a younger audience?
Man, I think making new music is what I'm all about. I think we have to keep evolving musically. If we don't evolve, we get stagnant. It's just going to get a little stale to us. And so when I get new music out, I can't wait to tour again. I can't wait to share it with people. I mean, I'm in the studio just praying about these songs, asking God to breathe songs through me that would turn people's eyes to Him. So when they're new, it's exciting to do. And I once had a guy tell me, you're either climbing, going back down the hill, or you're camping. To me, I don't want to be camping. I don't want to be going back down the hill. I want to keep climbing. So new music makes you climb.
What is the scariest thing you've ever done, and why did you do it?
The scariest thing I've ever done, probably jumping about 40 feet off a cliff into water. I mean, I know people do it all the time, but when you're standing there looking down, man, and you're jumping into it like a big old ravine or something, it's definitely one of those moments where you're like factoring everything. All right, I got kids, I got a wife, I got a music career. Am I ready to meet my maker right now? Let's go.
What do new and future parents need to know?
New and future parents, man, I would say time is everything. You can buy your kids stuff and it means something, of course. You can do whatever you can do to try to make up for time, but at the end of the day, time is the most important thing. There's a lot of artists that record all night long, and I don't have a problem with them. I'm sure they make it up in some other way, but for me, I decided years ago when I'm in the studio, which is, a year and a half at a time, I'm going to record from 10 till 6. And I'm going to be at the dinner table with my family every night at 6:30. We go around the table. We ask everybody the best part of their day. We ask everybody, what did you see God in today? And I just think, man, we've kind of lost dinner time in America because we're so busy. Dinner time is important. Make it important to you guys.
And lastly, we can't escape racial division these days. For people whose hearts are broken over it, what can they do to be a part of bringing God to unity?
Racial division breaks my heart. It's always been in me to bring people together. I don't know why. I don't, even debating scripture almost bugs me. I just want to say, let's just agree. Let's just agree. Believe me, I know we need apologetics. I know we need theologians. But some people are called to agitate when they communicate. I'm called to bring people together. And I just think that I tell people, if your world is not diverse by color of skin, by socioeconomic level, by cultural upbringing, I don't think like you are wrong. I'm not going to tell you you're sinning, but I will tell you this. If your world is diverse, or if your world's not diverse, you're missing out on richness. Richness that is, it's beyond words. It's the richest thing I've ever experienced. Our tour bus, if I could have cameras on that thing and make it a reality show, I think we'd do good, because it's different colors of skin, cultural upbringing, socioeconomic levels, working things out. I got people on my bus that came from farms. I got people I have a St. Louis literal thug on my bus that was a drug dealer here in St. Louis. I have people that were raised at country clubs, and so to me, when we all come together and talk about subjects, man, it's rich. You just got to be able to push through, listen to each other's perspective, and learn to love well.
2 rapid fire questions. If you have to choose one, hat or shoes?
They were probably all supposed to be rapid fire.
Hat or shoes?
Hat or shoes? I think I'd go hat, because, when you be looking like this on top, a mess, you never know. No, I can go without shoes, but I love hats. And
LeBron or Steph Curry?
Ooh, Steph Curry, come on. And I love me some LeBron. Don't get me wrong, but Steph Curry.
Awesome.